Well, hello again, my good friends. Thanks a million for clicking on this video. I hope you're all doing well, keeping fit and healthy. That's the main thing. I'll start off with today's results. 11:20 on a Saturday night. First lucky 15. 4 seriously fancied horses. Fell out of the back of the telly, as they say. Absolutely useless. No good. Couldn't believe it. The each way lucky 15. I said, Kenny, this is the day. This is the day. Started off with a 7 and 8 to 1 winner. Now I took SP. I always take SP if I do a bet the night before. That means the starting price, the price it opens up at. So, first two winners up, I was absolutely delighted. I don't know why I put in Mini Hawk. I don't know why. I thought she'd definitely finish in the first three. And the fourth horse is still running, they can't find him. Modita. So I got me money, just about got me money back on the two lucky 15s with the 7 and 8 to 1 winner. But you have to hand it, lads, in all fairness. You have to hand it to Calpano in that big race today, King George. An item. I said in last night's video I fancied him against that thing I backed, Damasus. Calpano, an item. 2 Andrew Baldwin horses. They were very, very impressive winners today. Very impressive winners. Could have been easily backed. Could have been easily backed. I'd say 95% of punters, tipsters, all over the world did not fancy Calpano. And she absolutely pissed it. Unbelievable. Great win. Delighted. Delighted for Baldwin. Now before I go on, there's only 2 meetings on tomorrow. Uttoxeter and Pontefract. I just felt like going back to the start. Like I was doing 14 or 15 weeks ago. I'll run through the 2 meetings. I'll give you a lucky 15 and a nap. But first of all, I want to say the adverts on my videos. Some people mentioned 5 in the comments. Someone mentioned 8. I haven't a clue in the world how they got on. How could you have 8 adverts on a video? Now this is God's truth. God's truth on my mother's grave. I contacted the YouTube, what did he call it? Not the YouTube partner program. Feckin' hell, YouTube Help Centre. And I had to take screenshots of my channel, the whole lot. And I spent 1 hour exactly, 6:55 to 7:55 PM, trying to explain my problem. And why there's nothing shown up on my YouTube page about monetization, anything like that. So I'm not making it about people. I'm not worried about that. I told you before that I just like to be monetized. But I spent a full hour sitting here typing away. I don't know, was the person real or was it AI? I haven't a clue. I know that Copilot and chat Yeah, the co-pilot chat is definitely AI. But this person, after an hour, kept telling me do this, do that, try this, try that. Lola, well, you get the email of the whole conversation sent to your phone. I have that on my phone. Anybody wants to see it, I'll put it up, no problem whatsoever. But after a full hour, this person, Lola, was it AI? I don't know what it was, said we can try and resolve the problem tomorrow. After spending a fucking hour. Now, there's nothing coming up on my YouTube page. If I can, when I screenshotted it today to put it into the chat with Lola. Lola, what a name. If it is AI. I couldn't figure out where it went. I tried all my downloads, everything. I don't know where it went. I managed to screenshot pressing 3 tabs on my laptop, but I don't know where it went. I found it eventually anyway. And I don't know what's going on. I don't even know. I was quite happy with a skippable ad at the start of my video and one at the end. That was the plan. So I know what it's like watching videos, watching ads and videos. Break your fucking head. So they went along automatically. Like someone said in the comments and put 6, 7, 8 adverts in my video. I'm going to try and have to get them off for a start. And number 2, there's no revenue. There's nothing coming up on my revenue page. Right? Maybe sometime down the line, if they can fix the problem. I don't know what the problem is. Like someone else said in the comments, I might get the price of a bet or something every month. You know what I mean? Get a few quid every month. I don't get a lot of views. I don't get a lot of whatever, blah, blah, blah. But you'd think they'd actually contact you. I'm getting onto the horses now in a sec, sorry. You'd think they would actually contact you and tell you they're after placing ads on your video. That's why I asked in last night's video, would someone check, because I have a thing called YouTube Premium. I couldn't remember the name last night. It's YouTube Premium. It cost me €14 every month. It's only what, $3.50 a week. But like I said, I can go in there and watch 3 or 4 films in the sitting room on the telly, on YouTube. And there's no ads whatsoever. That's the reason I paid the Premier, YouTube Premier. But as for the adverts, I don't know. I'll have to get some. It's not fair on ye. It's not fair on my subscribers and my viewers with that many ads on it. People just, they'll stop watching them. Do you know what I mean? Plus, I'm not throwing out the winners lately. But look, we'll just keep moving forward, my friends. That's all I can do for now. Keep moving forward and see what happens, right? And I'm sorry about all the ads. 100% genuine, no bullshit. I'm sorry about all the ads. They shouldn't be on it. I'm going to run through tomorrow's 2 meetings. Thank God there's only 2 meetings on. We've a serious week coming up with Goodwood and Galway. Oh my Lord. But I tell you one thing. Gamble small, gamble responsibly. You could definitely lose your underpants at Galway, I'll tell you that much. But I'll try my best to get a few winners throughout the whole week. It's a very, very busy week. Very busy week. With Galway and Goodwood on. 5-6 days, whatever. Anyway, Uttoxeter tomorrow. The first race is in the 212. I've gone for number 1. Fiat Norm. Danny McMillan for Adrian Keatley. Should absolutely piss the race. 9-4. The second race at Uttoxeter, they're actually two good meetings, but still you have to find the winners, you know what I mean? You have to find the winners, my friends. The second race is the 242. And I've gone for number 9, Northern Rose. James Davis for G Hammer. Hanmer. And number 9 is 7-1. Back him each way. I was going to give you an each way lucky 15 for tomorrow, but I'll just give you a straight one in a minute. Straight lucky 15. The third race at Uttoxeter is the 312. Get through these now as fast as we can, 10 minutes in. I've gone for number 6. Drumbeg Lad. Keelan Woods for A.M. Hales. 9-4 favours. Now Harry Cobden have 3 runners. You've 3 rides, sorry, at Uttoxeter tomorrow. I just didn't fancy, I don't know, I didn't fancy any of them. That's straight out. The 4th race at Uttoxeter is the 342. And I've gone for number 9. The Flying Pose. Sean Bourne for Ali Murphy. And the Flying Boss is 6-1. Again, winner each way. It's up to you, my friends. The 5th race at Uttoxeter is the 412. And I've also gone for number 9. Idaho Fire. JJ Buck for James Owen. I can't put a video together about those wildfires up in Slievenamon. I have loads of pictures and what do they call them, shots on my phone. I'll try and put something together. It was dark tonight. It was dark here in Tipperary at 9:45. I think we're expecting rain. I thought I'd never hear myself saying it in July, but I hope to God we get 2 or 3 days rain just to sort out those fires, because they're getting out of hand. They are getting out of hand. The 412 at Uttoxeter, went for number 9, Idaho Fire, 7-2. The 6th race at Uttoxeter is the 442. I've gone for number 4. I think there's a very big race at Pontefract tomorrow. 33 grand. The 442 at Uttoxeter, I went for number 4. Lakefield Flyer. Paddy Hanlon for the Alfado Shark Hanlon. He 4 or 5 horses there tomorrow. I think this one will win. I was going to go for John Joe O'Neill, Country Park, but see, he let me down lately. The same as I'm letting you down. And remember, you don't have to back my horses, my friends. I'm just trying my best here to get back to my June form, you know what I mean? All you can do is try. 442, number 4, Lakefield Flyer, 12-1 each way. I think that's a great each way for tomorrow. It's the best each way I could find. At the Yockey's favourite, Harry Skelton. Dan Skelton have a few fancied horses at Uttoxeter, but his horses are not running well lately. So I just fancied Lakefield Flyer. 12-1 each way. Might even win it. The 7th race at Uttoxeter is the 512. Hurry up, Kenny, to fuck. And in the 512, I've gone for number 3, Royal Rocket. Actually, I told a lie. Because this is Harry Cobden for Emma Lavelle. So I did pick out one of his horses. I probably said to myself, look, he's not going there for nothing. Like, you know what I mean? He always comes away with one winner. So Royal Rocket is 6 to 1. 7 to 1, sorry. Back him to win or back him each way. And the last race at Uttoxeter, fuck's sake, 15 minutes, is the 5:42. And I've gone for number 2. Fiscardo, Shane Fenlon for Mickey Bone. Mickey Bone is in serious form, especially around Cartmel and Worcester, but this is Uttoxeter. Fiscardo is 7 to 2. Right, we'll jump over to Ponte real fast, my friends. The first race, I didn't touch it. 3 horses, 1 to 3 favours. Get out of that garden, I wouldn't go near it. The second race at Ponte is the 3 o'clock. And I've gone for number 4, the favours. The Mean Fiddler. Jason Hart for Jay Quinn. 7 to 4. The third race at Ponte is a 3:30. Now I always give you what I have wrote down here. An hour and a half ago, whatever. But then I noticed Tim Easterby have only one runner at Ponte. Mount King. But I went for Polygram. I went for number 2, Polygram. Ronan Scott for T. Davison, 4 to 1. Let's stick what I went for, end the story. The fourth race is the 4 o'clock at Ponte. And I went for number 2. I hardly ever do this, but I had to go for the favours. Holloway Boy. Clifford Lee for Carl Burke. He had the best form in the race, 6-runner race, even money. That's number 2 in the 4 o'clock. The 4:30 at Pontefract. Come on to fuck. 17.5 minutes. The 4:30 at Ponte. 5 runs. I couldn't get my head around this race. Watched all the replays, the whole shebang. I don't know why there's a 5 to 4 favourite in it. I went for number 1, Percy's Daydream. Mark Wynne for David O'Meara. And Percy's Daydream is 9 to 2. Right, the second last race at Pontefract is the 5 o'clock. And I've gone for number 2, Bullington Boy. Lewis Edmonds for Jessica Macy. That's number 2 in the 5 o'clock. Bullington Bray, B-R-Y, Bullington Bray, 3 to 1 favours. And the last race at Pontefract is the 5:30. I've gone for number 4, Joint Favours. The Good Biscuit. We all love an old biscuit. Jason Hart again for Ruth Carr. That's number 4 in the 5:30. 9 to 4 favours. Right, that's the 2 meetings done, my friends. 15 races. My lucky 15 for tomorrow. The 2:12 at Uttoxeter, number 1. 5 to 2. The 3:12 at Uttoxeter, number 6. 9 to 4. The 5 o'clock at Pontefract. Number 2, 3 to 1. And the 5:30 at Pontefract, number 4. The good old biscuit, 9 to 4. So that's my 4 horses for the lucky 15. And my nap for tomorrow is in the 5:42 at Uttoxeter, number 2. Fiscardo, 7 to 2. Nap. That's it, my friends. Look, I'll try and sort out these ads. I'm seriously sorry, but I'm disgusted I can't get. Years ago, you could actually talk to a real person on YouTube through chat. You could, you know what I mean? Feckin' AI now, everything is. I'll have to guess if there's 5, 6, 7, 8 ads on each video. I'll have to, I don't know. I'll just have to turn off to demonetize or whatever you call it. It's not fair on you. Anyway, look, 21 minutes in. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. I hope you're back a few winners tomorrow. Goodwood and Galway next week. I hope to God we make a few quid. I'll try my best. And the same with ye. So good night and God bless for now. Kenny from Tipperary. Love you all. Take care. Over and out.